Anywho, okay, we actually have two calls that are in our queue, but I said I was going to pull in Sarah, so we will pull in Sarah first. We have Sarah of, I think Sarah Talks Podcasts, right? Is this Sarah, Sarah?
Yes. Yes.
Hey, girl, how's it going?
I was telling Chat that I had a full mental breakdown in therapy today, so I may start crying. I'm going to try not to, but we'll see how it goes.
That's
Oh,
okay.
that's okay. Sometimes
That
we
is
just have
okay.
have bad brain days. That's okay. What do you want to talk about
Yeah.
today?
So, to give a little bit of context, I recently found out I am on the autism spectrum, recent within like the last year. Um, and I am 28, still living at home, and I feel like I don't really have the freedom to make my own life choices decisions that I would like. Um, as an example, I have plans to go fly to Southern California to go see my boyfriend because that's where he lives, and I am afraid to even bring this up to my parents in fear that they're going to say no. And I just want to know how I can advocate for myself because this is something that I want and I'm trying to prove to both myself and my parents that I can, you know, be an adult and make adult decisions. And yeah.
I think you could try and have a conversation with your parents that is as much as you can unrelated to a specific event. Like, this should be a general conversation around how they treat you as an adult. And I'm sure the reason why they want to guide you towards more caution is because they love and care about you and want you to be safe. But it also is important,
Mm-hmm.
like, you are an independent adult and you get to also try new things when you want to. Like, in reality, you don't really have to ask them for permission for anything, but I understand, like, you live with them, so it's a different situation. But I think that it would be a good idea to maybe ask them to sit down with you and explain, I know you want to keep me safe, and I also am 28. And so there are things that I want to do and try as an adult, as a young adult, and I understand that you want to keep me safe, but we need to find a system that works so that I can experience new things, and you also can build trust with me in the process. Like, if that means you call them once a day while you're gone, fine. If that means you are texting them in the morning and at night just to, like, say, hey, I'm alive, I'm good, everything's fine, like, whatever it is, whatever method they need to check in with you so that they can gain some confidence that you're going to be fine. And then you can revisit what that process looks like when you have done it a few times, and you could say, like, hey, this went great, so I think I actually can have more independence than where we started, and just work out a plan, like a plan that works for both of you guys, because you should be able to do things. Like, you're 28, like, you should be able to take a short trip and have that conversation with your parent. Obviously, like, I don't know what your day-to-day life is like, or if there are limitations that I don't know about, but that is a conversation that they should be open to having with you.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. And they have met him. I see someone asking in chat if if they've met him. I try not to read chat because then it distracts me because it's ADHD as well. But no, they have met him, so it would be different if they hadn't met him. But I feel like because they have met him, I don't see why it's a problem. But yeah, that's where I'm at.
Um, I feel like I would also maybe ask them a question that would like maybe put things in perspective to with them asking like at what age then am I going to be allowed to like make these choices and see what they have to say to that
Mm.
because maybe they'll like come to the realization that it's maybe unreasonable to, you know, treat you like you're not an adult forever. Because I know some parents struggle with that. And maybe if you ask them, well, what age are you finally going to feel comfortable? And if the answer is never, they're going to have to like reevaluate, their opinions on things like that.
Okay, yeah, that's definitely helpful. See, I love calling you guys because you guys always give me different perspectives on things and stop me from spiraling into a doom, depth of despair, even though
Yeah.
the world is there right now. But,
Oof.
that's a story for another
Yeah.
I hear that. I hear that. I think if you come in that conversation and you say like, I want to make a plan for how I can
Mhm.
be on my way to having more independence, and you can say I really would like to plan this trip, and so maybe we use this trip as a way to test out a plan so that you feel comfortable and I can start to experience new things. Because like realistically, at some point, like they can't have eyes on you all the time forever. Like it's not going to happen.
Mhm.
Life doesn't work that way. And so you need to start building independence and confidence, that you can do things on your own. And you are going to help them also build that confidence if you make a plan together
Mhm.
that you agree upon.
Okay, yeah, for sure. That definitely is something I can do, and yeah, I'm excited to finally be able to advocate for myself and appreciate both of your insight on this. And yeah, thanks for taking my call.
Anytime, Sarah. We
Yeah, of
will see you in the
course.
chat and let us know if you have the conversation. Like, let us know how it goes.
Yeah, I will for sure.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much for calling, Sarah. We'll talk to you so soon.
All
Bye,
right, thanks.
Sarah.
Bye.